Folks, this is B here. For about a while, I wasn't making any videos because I wasn't be able to get any items for the shipment until now, finally. But here it is, folks. Let's take a look at this here. Now, before you freak out, this may shock you, but I also liked sharks as well. So today we're gonna take a look at some new sets new toys that I got for Christmas, but it took a while. I know it's not Christmas, folks, but um, these were supposed to come to Christmas. Today we're gonna take a look at these shark sets. Although I want to do it in a separate video, though. But I just wanted to let you know that I got these two shark sets from Playmobil website. We got a magical, well, it's called the Magic Shark set. This is the king with what is this called? The Sea King with the shark and carriage. That's pretty cool there. And then we also got the Shark Attack Rescue set. Now, this video is actually going to be about this one, though. We can open this one in another video today. But yeah, today we're going to take a look at this. The shark. And yeah, today we're going to open them up and check it out. Now, I also played with Playmobil too, and I even have a Playmobil truck that usually goes with this channel. But this channel that I have is actually a miscellaneous channel, so you're going to see videos of sharks, buses, or trucks, or anything that is just all mixed up there. But yeah, so we're going to take a look at this shark set, and as a bonus, we also have a sink there to turn on the water and see if the shark floats like how it shows. So let's take a look at this Shark Attack Rescue set from Playmobil. If you guys want to know what code it is or what set it is, the set number is 70489. And it's also for ages 5 and up. I thought it was actually gonna... That's weird. You know why? And I didn't even notice. This one says it's for ages 4 and up, but the other one says it's for ages 5 and up. It would probably say 3 and up too, but I think it's gonna be 4 and 5. This is kind of strange, but it's not a big deal because we want to focus on this. I found out that these two sets are like the same size. I think they come with a similar thing. You get a vehicle or thing that is big, and then you get some... the only difference is that, obviously this is like supposed to be based on something like Atlantis or those Aquaman. Kind of reminds me of the Aquaman thing. But I can do that later. But this video is about sharks, so yeah, so today we're gonna open this setup. It's for ages 5 and up, and it's the Shark Attack Rescue. It comes with one shark, one surfer board, one surfer, I don't know what this is, a raft or those things that you use to rescue people, a guy who could be a lifeguard with a scooter, like a water thing. I don't know what it's called, a water scooter. Let me know in the comments what this thing is. I don't remember the name of it, but this is what you get for the pieces. Now, let's go open it up and check it out. Now, these types of sharks look familiar. I think I actually had this before, but it was like a cage one. I don't know, but it was a long time ago. Let's open it up, and I think it's actually going to be small, but it could be big. There was another type of one I was about to get, but they didn't have it in the Playmobil website. So you open it like this. Oh no, it's glued. Kind of tough to open, actually. You can rip these things off if you want. And then, this is also tough here too. I hope I don't break it. But there's like some glue here or some of this stuff that sticks to paper. Like that. So you open the set like this. Now let's see what's in there. Kind of feels kind of... Whoa, look at this, guys. That's it? Oh, I thought wow, this is actually pretty big, actually. I thought it was going to be small. It's actually big. We got some surfers. I got this because I also like sharks, and I think maybe on April, we don't know if we're going to do Shark Week. I don't know. Let's see what this shark is. Whoa, look at this. This is pretty cool. It's actually rubber. I thought it was going to be like a hard plastic. It is hard, but it's not too hard. It's like a rubbery, like it's rubber. Except for this white part that is plastic. Wow, look at this here. This is what I got. I wanted the shark, that's why I got the set. But I do like these other stuff cool. Look at this here. That's pretty cool. And you can open its mouth up. This is actually way better than the shark from Lego. And it has this thing, which I think is supposed to be like a peg so you can display it, but I don't have any stuff like that though. I might, but I don't think it's going to fit well. I thought this was actually going to be a hard plastic, but it's actually like a rubbery... It's kind of like a soft kind of plastic. It's like a little bit hard, but it's rubber at the same time. Like you can kind of flex this. I don't actually mind, and I think it's better because not only it's a little bit more safer, but it kind of feels a bit more realistic, as if, because that's what sharks would feel like in real life. They would obviously have that skin feeling, like a rubbery, that's what it would feel like. It would not feel so hard and like a statue. And I like how they actually have the bottom of it white. It makes it look realistic. Yeah, you can, yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like this shark. I love it a lot. I like the look of it. Kind of looks more like a bull shark, but they say it's a great white. They had another one, but the bottom of it was gray. Kind of like the similar color as the color. I think it was probably going to be made out of a hard plastic, but there were ones that kind of could confuse you, where they were actually exactly the same thing as this, where it was made out of like a soft plastic. Yeah, I heard that these things can be made out of hard plastics, but those were the older ones. This is the newer one. This was like from 2019. But I never seen it in the stores though. And now we have a bag of this, which, it's gonna be difficult for me to open it, but I'll be back though. Okay, it was actually kind of tough to, what is it called? Get the, try to tie the knot for these things, or for this, this is like a rope thing, or the thing they use for, to save people. It came with this weird, I don't know what this is. Wait, I get what it is. It's actually, you know what, it actually, hold on, it's kind of tough to click, but it's the thing that they use for the surfer or somebody to display on. It's kind of tough for me to, there. A few of those kind of tough, but you do this though, I think. It's actually the other way. You twist it this way. It's kind of tough. There we go. That's kind of tough, but you slide the figure like this. You slide them like this. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's not that bad, actually. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then it comes with these pieces there. I think you're supposed to, how does it go? There's actually instructions to tell you what to do. It's pretty simple, actually. There's other sets you can get as well, but these were the only ones we wanted. There's actually 2 pieces that have to be installed. This thing goes to this piece here. So this piece has to connect with this one, for an example. That was pretty tough, but you have to push it in to click it, and it takes a bit of effort, but you get what's going on, you know, you do it like that, so. I'll be back. Okay, so the other step is you have to place this piece there that I did with the seats. It's kind of tough, but you carefully click it in place. I think I did it. Did I do it? Hope I did it correctly. I didn't mess it up. And then you take this piece and you attach it like this. So this piece actually has to go like this. So it has these things that have to go through these holes like this. Kind of tough to do, but it's supposed to go in. I will be back until I get it simple. That was pretty difficult to do, but I had to like use my force to try to push it in. I thought it was gonna crack, but it didn't, luckily. And then the next thing you have to do is you have to make sure the surfer, the controller is here, but you position it like this, and then you snap it like that, and there you go. You got your, it's this, it's the thing that goes, it's a thing that they sometimes use it for regular people, but usually when it comes to rescues, lifeguards will use this as well. I should also mention that it has a copyright that says 1999 Jabora. That's pretty old, actually. And it says Playmobil. I don't want to actually break it, but it does kind of bend. You can kind of flip it. I should also mention I like how they painted the eyes. The other one that I was about to get didn't really add too much detail anyway, so I think it's, like, I think I prefer getting this one. It has that nice looking, look at that tail. I like the tail, and it kind of reminds of like a fresher, or like one of those, not a fresher shark, but it's like one of those tails that are more smoother and they don't have like a crescent there or something. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I love it a lot. It's way better than the Lego one. And here's the lifeguard. This is the surfer, and this is the lifeguard. The surfer has to go on here. I don't know if he can actually float. I don't think so. But obviously, there's many ways they can surf. Because this toy is actually meant to go into the water, and this actually has this underwater, it doesn't come with it, but you can get this motor, and you attach it to here, and then when you turn it on, it would float in the water. That's pretty cool. I actually had one, but it does not work anymore. It doesn't work. And I wish it did. But anyways, now you attach this guy here, and this is kind of difficult for me to do, but you attach them like this. It's really, really tough, but I'll be back when I show you it. But you just gotta try to put it in there like that. There we go. That was kind of easy, actually, but it was a tiny bit hard to see where you were supposed to place it. But yeah, the lifeguard has this, it's like a life jacket, so that if he sinks, he can float or something. That's pretty cool. And he's supposed to ride on here like this. And what you're supposed to do is you can actually do whatever you want with Playmobil, obviously, but I want to kind of do what they're kind of doing, similar to the set. Sorry about that. So you turn his hands like this, and then he can drive. You don't have to do this, but this is just optional. And then he can drive the thing now. And he's like, and it also comes with this thing, which what he's supposed to do is he's supposed to, I'm not quite sure how it looks like, how he hangs on. I think he lets go of this hand. Or something. And then he can connect it like this. And he would use this and I don't know if this is possible, but he could try to like pull the person up, and then he does this so that the shark does not eat him. You can, if you want to actually do crazy stuff with it, you can like rah, rah. He can actually swallow things. Well, you won't be able to put it all the way, but he does have it's just his mouth that's open. But you can do something like this if you want where he would swallow this or anything. It's pretty nice, the material of this shark. I saw another one that had a fin where it was bended, but I like these ones more. It looks more realistic. And this is for the display thing, which you can if you want to try to display it, but it can sit well like this anyways. And you also got a catalog of this here. You also get a catalog for Playmobil. That's just regular stuff. That's just 2020. Yeah. So I wanted to show you what you can do with this if you want. I'll be back. Alright folks, so I finally got the water. Finally got some of the water. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go see if these things float, and yeah. Let's first test if the shark can float. It didn't really say it in the box, but it says it on the other one. Let's see if it does float. It said it did float, but I think it's gonna be heavy. Yeah, it does. It's okay. So yes, this thing does float, and it is just, what is it called, wide enough to, like you see, I just use a sink and... Yeah, this is what I do. I just basically, so this is what you do. You're supposed to, so you put the shark in the, well, that's what it's meant for. You put it in the water, and then you have an emergency where, well, he doesn't, but we can imagine. So he's like this. He's like this, just typical. He's like, I'm doing radical dude surfer. But then this happens. He's like underneath, and he's like, rah, rah. He's like this, and then he's like, rah, rah. He eats the thing, and then he falls into the water. Oh no! He ate the surfer board. This is not good. Look at this. Look at this. He ate the surfer board and he's gonna go down. Oh no. He's now gonna find the surfer. Help! Lifeguard! Does it float? Oh wow, it does float too. So then the shark is about to eat him. But then he grabs the thing. He grabs this. Kind of tough to do. How thick is this? Okay, sorry. I know it's kind of... Oh no! Well, we can pretend that didn't happen. But he grabs the thing. He would grab the thing like this. And then he pulls him right before the shark is about to get him. Well, there's actually no place the other guy can go to, but what happens is that, well, there's actually no seat for the, for the person to sit on. So he's gonna have to somehow hold on to this. Okay, this was the weirdest way you can rescue somebody, but there's no other places you can put it on. But then, when it's like this, the shark is like, rah! And then the lifeguard saves the surfer's life, and then he goes there like this. And then he makes sure that he is okay and he is not drowning. But you get what's going on. You can have lots of fun with this set. You can do whatever you want with it. You can just do whatever you want, obviously. This is actually a towel, by the way. I have a towel. So he's like this. Let's try that one more time, but slightly better if we can. I wish I had this thing that is like this, but yeah. What I'm about to do is kind of scary because I have my tablet. I don't actually have a GoPro. Oh no, the thing had got untied. I'm gonna be back. Okay, so he's like this, right? And then he's surfing. Well, you get what you can do. Obviously, you can try your best to work through it. But sometimes toys are not always detailed though, because they're supposed to be for kids, obviously. Yeah, that one is gonna have to you're gonna have to work through that. So he's like this radical dude. But then suddenly, there's a shark that's gonna come and attack him like this. Slow motion. Then he's like this. Rah, rah. Yum, 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 yum. Tasty. Tasty. Rah. Oh no. But the good news was that he was doing one of those surfings where they have to hold on to something. And that meant that he can hold on and grab him and save the day. And take him and try to help him and tell him and warn him that it's not safe to go to the water right now because there is a shark. And then the shark is like eating it. He might even throw it like this. Rah, rah. It's nice to have models like these rather than just regular Legos, and those types of toys don't look that much realistic. Even the sharks they didn't look that good either. But these are better and they're more durable, and you could also take it in the water too. When it came to stuff like dump trucks, you can actually use sand for that. You can do whatever you want for it. Just make sure when it came to those ones that well, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. So it was very very nice playing with this shark, and you can see how, if you didn't watch, how he's he's like radical dude, but then this shark comes, he's like roar, roar, and then he eats the surfboard. Ah, help! And then he goes down to the bottom, and then he's trying to get the surfer. But you know what? The good news was that they were doing one of those types of surfings where they have to hold and they are like, woo. So then he pulls them straight ahead and then takes them outside. Well, I don't think these types of vehicles would do that, but they would take them to the beach and they would protect them. Well, he would protect them. So he's like this. Are you okay? I hope that shark did not get you. He's so scary. Watch out, shark. So it's very very nice to play with stuff like this, like I said. This is probably one of my number one thing that I ever got right now, the shark. You can have lots of fun with it. You can take it in the bathtub. You can even take it into your outdoor swimming pool. Just make sure it's your own swimming pool, not a swimming pool in a park or anything. Don't take it. You could lose it. But you can, if you had a swimming pool in your backyard or anything, you can, if you want, play with this. It's very, very nice. You can do lots of fun with it, lots of details. there's lots of details than Lego, and it's more durable, and you're not going to lose too much pieces, whereas the Lego one, it can lose some pieces. And they have this feeling where it's high quality, it's going to last. I don't know why it says that, I don't know, but you can see how nice it feels, like this shark. I really like the material they use, and I like how they kind of updated it and make it more softer than the hard ones. I did had a sperm whale that was from Playmobil. I don't know why they call it just a whale, but it was a sperm whale that was made out of a hard plastic, and if you hit somebody with it, you could actually hurt them badly. But this one, it's not too bad actually, and I thought it was going to be hard plastic because some of the other animals like the dolphins were hard plastic, but this one is not. Although the only part that's hard is the bottom of it, and there's a bit of thickness obviously, but you can do a bit more flexing at least. It's a bit more better, I think, and it feels more realistic. So yeah, you can have lots of fun with this set. You can do whatever you want. You can have fun with it pretty much. Like I'm kind of speechless a little bit. Like I don't know what other words I can say other than it is actually indeed a toy. And for those who love the sharks and love shark movies, especially the famous one Jaws, you're probably gonna, like, I recommend getting this set. And for those who live in Australia and you have this thing where sharks are your favorite animal, even though they're scary, I recommend getting this. It's pretty awesome, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment the video and subscribe, and stay safe. Actually, I don't know if you'll be able to comment the videos because now YouTube had done this thing where they turn off the comments. It's only for the videos that are for kids. My videos are kind of, I don't know, they could be family friendly, but there's not any content that is inappropriate though. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and so yeah, so that was the review of the Shark Attack Rescue set from Playmobil from the Rescue Action series. And you can have lots of fun with this set, and just, it's pretty satisfying, and it's more funner than just Lego. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please give a like below, and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be about this set here. See ya.